The question is, will an avoidant ex come back? Is there anything I can do? The first question I would have is, why are you choosing someone who isn't actively choosing you? And when you're in this chasing energy of trying to get them to see you and hear you, acknowledge you, and validate you, how do you really feel in that moment? And this, of course, is where no contact comes in handy. It's an opportunity for you to regulate yourself, to self soothe, and get back to a place of homeostasis, to integrate yourself back into your friendship group and get back into the things that you enjoy, all of your hobbies. And you're not alone or crazy for asking the question, will they ever come back? Because a lot of times they do after time has passed. And we do want to have empathy and compassion for someone who is love avoidant, but not to the point where we lose ourselves in that process. A lot of times they can hit their intimacy threshold, and that's really when they start to pull away, and they might not be able to articulate exactly what they're going through. And you'll say, oh, that's ridiculous because I know exactly what I'm going through, so they should know too. But we don't all have the same level of self awareness, emotional maturity, or capacity. And usually by the time they reach out again, it's because, well, they didn't find anything better. They broke up with yet another person, or they stayed single and they had time and opportunity to really process the breakup. I know it's popular to demonize the avoidant, but they do stay single and do the work. And one of the biggest things that's going to draw any ex back into your life is just you living your best life, you doing the things that you truly enjoy. And you've probably even asked yourself in the past, why is it that I'm happy now and things are going good, and now you have to come back into my life for what? So you can ruin it again? Sometimes it's really just about the nostalgia of it all, just like old Facebook friends that you haven't seen in 20 years that seem to think that they know you. They're just like, hey, I wonder what you're up to. How you doing? What's going on? What's your life like? It's just a faded memory of you that only exists in their head. And then, of course, they've done some inner work. They went to therapy, they got a coach, they found a mentor. If that's the case and they've done all those things, then there is an opportunity for things to be different this time around because they're going to be more emotionally open and capable of having the types of conversations that you truly desire. So the biggest question is, when they come back, you have to ask them, what's going to be different? What changed? And why now? Remember, you have to earn a secure attachment style, and that takes work. They just don't wake up one day and say, oh, I'm secure now. And so if they come back, ask yourself, do you truly want them back? And if they continue to struggle with emotional intimacy for the next 50 years, which means they never change, are you willing to accept that? Otherwise, you're going to continue to live in this pattern for the rest of your life. I hope this helped, and if it did, be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know.